Anything can happen to anyone, and it is better to be prepared. Insanity hovered close at hand, like an eager waiter at an expensive restaurant. There are things you cannot do, like writing a letter to a part of yourself, to your feet or hair, or heart. I think I was quite a grown-up child, and now I am a pretty childish adult. The American way of life is not sustainable. It doesn't acknowledge that there is a world beyond America. I am completely a loner. In my head, I want to feel I can be anywhere. There is a sort of recklessness that being a loner allows me. Let us leave one alive so that it can feel lonely. Some things come with their own punishment. When you hurt people, they begin to love you less. That is what careless words do. They make people love you a little less. The way her body existed, only where he touched her. The rest of her was smoke. It is curious how sometimes the memory of death lives on for so much longer than the memory of life that is purloined. Either way, change will come. It could be bloody, or it could be beautiful. It depends on us. Does it count if you are happy in a dream? Neither a question nor an answer was meant as anything more than a polite preamble to a conversation. Things can change in a day. Learn to wait, to watch, to think thoughts, and not voice them. Our sorrows will never be sad enough. Our joys will never be happy enough. Our dreams never big enough. Our lives never important enough to matter. There is a kind of war that makes us adore our conquerors and despise ourselves. Perhaps it is true that things can change in a day, that a few dozen hours can affect the outcome of all lifetimes. Change is one thing, acceptance is another. Do not cry when they are gone, because you were used to them, but instead, because you loved them. To understand history, we have to listen to what they say, look at the books and the pictures, and smell the smells. That is what careless words do. They make people love you a little less. This is the trouble with families. Like invidious doctors, they know just where it hurt. People always loved best what they identified most with. He could only do one thing at a time. If he had her, he could not kiss her. If he kissed her, he could not see her. If he saw her, he could not feel her. Nothing mattered much. Nothing much mattered. And the less it mattered, the less it mattered. There are things that can be forgotten, and things that cannot. Humans are animals of habit.